So what is up, YouTube? What is up to the viewers and the supporters out there? What's up to my crew, Street Divas? Anyway, just wanted to address the issue that's been going on lately, and I've been hearing this for quite some time now, and it's kind of bugging me. So I want to address the issue. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, basically, this topic right here is businesses and models. Let's hop to it, shall we? Anyway, I have a question for these businesses out here. These companies, car shops, clothing lines, model crews, whatever the hell you want to call yourselves. I have a question. How do you expect to excel further in this industry if you keep your models secluded to only certain people you want them to work with? Go ahead, I'll wait. No, I'm just playing. But nah, for real though. How can you excel? You know what I mean? Like, what I mean by that is there's a lot of companies out here trying to make model crews and stuff, and they only want these models to work with certain people. Now, those certain people are only limited to their reach on who they know. You see what I'm saying? Like, let me give you an example. We're spread through 11 states, 2 countries. Okay? The reason for that is because all word of mouth. We don't seclude none of the girls. We don't say, nah, you're with us, so you could only work with us. If there's photographers, car shops, car clubs, whatever that want to work with them, go ahead, work with them. I'm not going to hold you back. For that day, you're working for them, but as people are coming up to them at shows and events, they're like, yo, who you rocking with? Who's your crew? They go, oh, Street Divas. They be like, yo, who's Street Divas? They do their Googles. They do their searches. And they're like, oh, okay. Well, let me hit them up. Let me see what they're about. I'm not just making this up, because if I do a screenshot on my emails, I have about 40 some emails right now because I just crunched it down. I was at about 150. Every day we're getting people hitting us up. And about those 150, about 30, 40 of them are probably spam emails. But we have these people hitting us up, and they're asking about, yo, you know, what you guys are about. Can you explain to us? Yo, we want to collaborate with you and this and that. See, that's how you get your company to excel to a whole different level, if you get what I mean. But some of these businesses out here, these companies, these model crews, whatever the hell you want to call it, are like, nah, you can only work with so-and-so. You can only work with so-and-so. Don't you want your company to reach out of your state? Or do you just want to stay local? Okay? When you reach out of state, you know what that means? That means more money, more clientele, more people that want to network with you, more people that might want to sponsor you. I mean, it's just, this industry is one big ass world of different people that could either make you or break you. You just got to make the right moves. But if you're sitting here like, nah, you know, you can't work with so-and-so and you can't do this, then what's the point of even having a model crew? You don't own them. You know, if they're contracted, I'm pretty sure they're only contracted to whatever your company has going on. You know, not what's outside of, you know, what they're doing. You know, I'm pretty sure that contract doesn't reach outside what they're doing. You know, just, I mean, come on, right? That's the business aspect of it. As for the models, okay. If you're contracted, please read the contract. You don't want to get into that contract with a ball and chain. I mean, think about it. I've been hitting up some girls and they're like, oh, I got to go back and ask so-and-so. I got to go back and ask them. I got to go back and ask the owner. For what? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you need to ask them? When they have something to do with their company, then of course you have to go and do that. But outside, you still have your independent career. You get what I'm saying? How are you going to excel if you're getting held back by somebody? I see a lot of models lately that should be at a higher platform than where they should be at right now. Point blank, period. And I mean, they should be up there, but they're not because they're getting held back. Every move that they make, they gotta go get permission, or they gotta make sure that their company or their car club or whatever condones what they're doing, which is stupid because ultimately you're still you. You're an independent model. Your goal is to go out there and reach out. Now, for these businesses and models, for the business people, if you let these models reach out, like I said, it's all word of mouth. They promote you, people come back to you, and they reach out to places that you may not have, been able to reach out, or places that you don't know about. You see what I'm saying? For the models, they ain't your daddies or mommies. They didn't create you. They don't own you. Let me give you an example for this part. If a well-known photographer comes up to you, let's say like a Steve Batanga, Ray Trajano, or even like a D'Angelo or something, you know what I mean? If one of those guys approach you and say, hey, I want to work with you, and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, and, we want to fly you out, we want to do this, and, just example, okay? I'm not saying they're going, this is going to happen or whatever. And they're like, well, hold up, let me go ask my boss real quick. And then what if your boss says no? Now, if he says no, you just miss out on a really big opportunity. Because you know how many people those photographers know? You know how many networkers, you know how many companies they deal with? You know how many, just in general, anybody who's anybody, you know who they know? See, one photo shoot with them could have helped your career get up there, like just boom, like just an immediate boost, because they took pictures of you and people are like, yo, who is that? Where'd she come from? Yo, and all of a sudden all these emails piling up. People are trying to contact you. We want to work with you. Some may be paid, some might be trade for pics, some might say, hey, I want to fly you out, or I want to sponsor you for this show, whatever. But see, that won't happen if the company you work for says no. I only want you to work with the people I want you to work with. So this is just an issue that's been going around, and I wanted to address it. I'm not just attacking the companies, I'm also attacking the models a little bit, because it's like, come on, ladies, think smart. A lot of you girls should be somewhere where you should be at right now, instead of your career being stagnant. You should not be running in place. Just, okay, when am I going to get there? When am I going to get there? Open your eyes and think. Like, if, if you would just think like, wait, hold up, I can't really get there if I'm always doing stuff for them, and I don't really see the return that much. And, I love them to death. I rep their crew and all, but I don't really see the return. Maybe I should go and, take things into my own hands, or have somebody help me. You see what I'm saying? As for these companies and businesses, man, I don't know what the hell y'all's on. Are you making money off of these girls? Maybe. But the thing is, though, if you're making money off of these girls locally, imagine how much money you could be making off these girls if they're spread out through all the states. If they start traveling. You know what I mean? Point blank, period, man. Just stop doing that bullshit. There's a lot of people out here that are willing to work with everyone and work together and this and that, but everybody has their standards, and you got to be able to compromise and go with it. Not everything in this road is free. You got to work for it. But if you're doing all this work and everything you're getting is basically just free shit, and you're not making any move, then you got to kind of, strategize a little bit. But I'm done with my rant, man. I'm over this, dude. Ladies, please Read the contracts, open up your eyes, think, know what's good. Businesses, man, companies, man, just fucking, if you're gonna get your LICs, your SPs, whatever the hell you want to get, man, make sure you understand the business and the industry before jumping into it. Don't just say, oh, I see them doing it, they making it, let me go do it. Well, I mean, you don't know how long they've been doing it. They've been doing it for quite some time. I've been doing this since 2001. You know what I mean? So this video's going on too long, man. But I'm out. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. All right, peace.